Hi, good day everyone. This is Mr. Edfil V. Cabag, School Principal of Jose B. Cardenas Memorial High School, Main Campus, Canlaon City, Negros, Oriental. I would like to share to you our Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan or BE-LCP. This is our short rationale. Education is the best weapon to fight ignorance and sustain life. It is in this premise that the Department of Education in our country encrypted this learning continuity plan to best cater to the educational needs of its constituents, the Filipino learners. Amid the global pandemic being bogusly known as COVID-19, DepEd has inevitably posited relevant plans of action in order to carry out its mandate to educate the Filipino youth by delivering quality, accessible, liberating, and relevant education while ensuring the optimum health and safety of its learners, teachers, personnel, and the whole learning community. Jose B. Cardenas Memorial High School main campus reconsiders the value of education despite the threat of the pandemic. It is always committed to selflessly serve the whole of the learning community of JBCMHS Maine so that it could help the government in attaining the quality of life that is not dependent on any government allocations rather than stepping forward to allow its learners to alleviate their way of thinking and or living. This basic education learning continuity plan is so developed to guide the school personnel, parents, learners on the specific guidelines and provisions that they may undertake come the opening of the school year 2020-2021 on October 5, 2020. Moreover, this school administration is mindful to the relevant needs of its learning community so that the more learners can be accommodated and can be helped by the varied learning modalities and approaches to be implemented in the school. Now, the school management is considering every aspect of the educative process to attain the goal of the country in relation to quality education. The Statement of Purpose. Jose B. Cardenas Memorial High School main campus aims to develop or provide accessible, quality, relevant, and liberating education to the learners of Canlaon City and its proximal communities for school year 2020-2021, tagged with the condition under the new normal in education due to global pandemic. Objectives. In order to carry out the purpose of this learning continuity plan of JBCMHS main campus, the following objectives are hereby stated. 1. To develop a strategic plan of action to assure the continuity of delivery of education from grade 7 to grade 12. 2. To transfer knowledge through an identified learning modality using the most essential learning competencies. 3. To satisfy the expectations of the learning community in the actual delivery of the lessons. Number 4. To ensure safety and well-being of the school by upholding the minimum healthy standards. And 5. To stringently adhere to the issuances of DepEd, local government unit, local or national IATF, and other relevant agencies in the implementation of the learning continuity plan. The school also develops what we call strategic action. The action plan focuses on delivering the services, the basic services that our personnel can render to the learning community so that education shall continue. The strategies involved in this plan are the following: enrollment system, online communication system, advocacy to basic education learning continuity plan, uphold school preparedness for school year 2020-2021, work from home scheme or the alternative work arrangement, adoption of the appropriate learning modalities, and the psychosocial first aid. So these things are done already by the school. These were undertaken and some are ongoing. We have also conducted part of the preparedness of the school for the school year is we conducted the dry run or the simulation of the distribution of the module to parents, retrieval, and the responses by the learners. The school also, through this administration, develops the hashtag EVC or Education Vicars Collaboration. This is created so that persons involved in this mechanism are called the frontliners in achieving quality basic education for all. The composition of the hashtag EVC, Education Vicars Collab, are the following. Organizing Chair, yours truly, Edfel V. Cabag, the school principal. The overall enrollment chair, Mr. Rollin O. Aba, the school ITO. TALA Enrollment and BE-LCP Advocacy Chair, Faye Angelic F. Mercado, our chief for the co-curricular affairs. The LIS Enrollment Chair, Kathleen D. Cabugnason, our school planning coordinator. School Preparedness Chair, Argeline F. Mahomot, our School Brigada Escuela Coordinator. Procurement Chair, Janisha S. Cartagena, Administrative Assistant 2 for Budget. Learning Modalities and Class Program Chair, Lolita S. De La Cruz, Chief for Academic Affairs. Virtual Meeting Chair, again yours truly, Edfel V. Cabag. LGU Coordination Chair, Rosalina T. Marinay, Assistant to the Principal. The Psychosocial First Aid and Service Training Chair, John Paul T. Salindo, Guidance Services Specialist 1 of Jose B. Cardenas Memorial High School. The persons involved in this mechanism shall be responsible for the implementation of the several activities of the Learning Continuity Plan strategic framework and to evaluate its success indicators if all tasks are being carried out. Each of the tasks are given importance and being monitored by the M&E team so that we can have we can track the progress and we can address the gaps of each task or performance, and it can be used for improvement and for future development of another strategic plan following this BE-LCP strategic plan framework. Again, good afternoon, and I hope you have gained some insights on our BE-LCP so that our school, our DepEd, and our country can continue serve our Filipino youth by giving quality and relevant education for all. Thank you and good day.